Hey, Facebook.
Hey, YouTube.
It's Angie.
And Rennee.
What up, y'all? We are here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Little late, but we here. We are here.
Yes, we apologize.
Yes. Hey, Miko. I think Tamiko is like our top fan.
She is. She's the bomb.com. We
She
love, we love and appreciate her more than you could ever know, Tamiko.
Yep, we highlighting her right now. Top fan. Tamiko.
Not fan.
Yep. Our top fan is Tamiko.
Yes.
I was trying to type in "let's talk about it" and end up typing in "let's get tatted." I didn't know that was a group. Like, whoa, that don't look like us.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't know "let's get tatted" was an actual group.
Now
So
that's funny.
yeah, Tamiko, I ain't mean to do that.
That is funny.
Yeah, "let's get tatted" is an actual group on Facebook. Sorry about that. What are we talking about tonight? This is like our last show of the season. A little sad, but y'all know we always take time off to spend time with our families and come back, regroup, and refresh. So that's our plan. That is our plan to regroup and refresh. Angie has an amazing thing that's going to be happening the end of this year. Hopefully, she'll share some things with us when she comes back. When we come back in January, she know what I'm talking about. Um, yes, December, like your birthday month. You're going somewhere.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yes.
So she's going to share that with us. I have some things going on for my birthday month. I'm celebrating all month. Yes, 45 this month.
Yoo-hoo!
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some good things in November and December, and we'll talk about it in January.
Yes, we're excited about it.
Yes, we
really,
are.
really are. Yeah.
We are.
So yeah.
Let's go. What we got to talk of? What are we recapping tonight?
Oh, what are we recapping? We got a whole thingy. Let's see. Where is that?
I see Tracy watching too. Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy. How you doing? Okay. Let's see. I don't think this is where it was supposed to start.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, because I went back and did a recap. I watched. We had some good shows.
Yeah, we did. We did. Hold on. Okay. Now we can get started.
Okay, let's go.
Oh wait. No, one more. Look, as you can see.
We can't see. They can't see it.
No, look, I'm saying technology, whatever. Anyway.
Mr. Chico. Come out. All right.
Help me. Oh. So yeah, so this is our recap. So yeah, you remember this day? Do you remember this day?
I do.
Yes, I remember this day. We had a wonderful time. The lady who took these pictures, like, she's totally awesome. If you ever need any like headshots or doing something for your family, you need any pictures, updated photos, you need to get in touch with her. And she's always having like dynamic specials. She loves to do like theme things and entrepreneurs. So hey, what's going on, Trina? Yes.
And she's actually in Bowie now too.
Okay. So maybe we can drop her info in there. So yeah, she made us look,
Yes, she did. She doesn't charge an arm and a leg.
No, she does not. She's actually very, very reasonable. Hello, Mr. Banks. Get out of here. That's the cat. Sorry, y'all. All right, so let's go. So enough about us. Let's see what we got. What we got. What we got. What we got. All right. So we started off the year and the year of transition. And when I tell you that it actually has been a year of transition,
Don't go there.
OM to the G. It really has. Um we just when we were when we were getting everything together and we were talking about how we wanted to start the show off, we really wanted to start it off with a bang. And Dr. Gray they came on and they really did pour into us and really talked about it. And so it was a wonderful thing. I love them.
I do
Absolutely.
too.
Yeah. So there's some great people to really to talk with. Yep. So they're awesome. So the year of transition, I can say for me, it definitely has been.
Yes, me
Some
too.
things have been shaken and baking. Did everything feel good? No. But guess what? Everything was for my good, but more importantly for his good.
Yes. And I actually went back, tried to go back through and like listen again just briefly. And it was
Mhm.
something that Dr. Carmen Gray said that goes in line with what you just said. She said it's not only transition is not only a period of time, but we have to remember that it's something that we go through.
Mm,
It's not, just like we're going through this forever, but she said it's something you go through. And they were just saying that now is not the time to quit while you're
amen.
in transition. So I love them, and I do agree it was like one of the best shows that we've had, especially with starting off the new year. So hopefully we can get them back to kind of get us ramped up and going for 2024.
Right?
Wow, yeah,
Woo! Yes,
yeah.
and a plug for Dr. Carmen Gray. She has a book and I have been reading it. Um,
I need to read my book.
oh my goodness. When I tell you, you have to get the book. You have to get the book. It is awesome. 30 Days in The Secret Place, and it's a devotional journal, a prayer study and
Mm,
reflection. And it's not that it's anything, it's deep, but it's not so deep where it's a whole lot.
mm-hmm.
It's perfect. You know how when you get that perfect meal where you're like
Yes.
it was enough but it wasn't too much and you're satisfied? That's it. So, yep, if you can, check her out and see if you can get that book. Carmen Samantha Gray. And we'll see if we can get the maybe we can get the link and then put it in the chat. All right, you ready for what was next?
Yep, I am ready. Woo, child, child, child. Forgive and then what? What? This show, I feel like this show has been like this whole year for me. Forgive and then what? Take it away, Angie.
Yeah. Basically, like, okay, you say, we're always saying, oh, you have to forgive, and then you have to let it go, and you have to be able to, yeah, okay, so then what do I do with all of that? Well, I will say my biggest thing is always whatever you go through, learn the lesson. And that's even in, forgiving, because it's not just always about forgiving people. Some people have issues with forgiving themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to do that to be able to move forward. And even some people have or had or still have
Mm-hmm.
issues with forgiving God for things that they just don't understand,
Mm-hmm.
that things that didn't feel good, and they're just like, I God, I'm mad at you. Okay, get mad. And we won't always understand the why.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes will gets us frustrated because we're like, but why did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Why did this happen? So it's like, okay, we have to learn and just always know that sometimes we're not going to understand or even get a why, but we have to
Mm-hmm.
forgive and move on.
We do. And I think, like I said, I went back and I just like pull little things out, but we do have to forgive and move on. But and also in forgiving and moving on, like we said, forgive and then what? We talked about on the show. I'm forgiving you. Now I have to get back the things that I lost. I have to get back my peace. I have to get back
Hmm.
in my place with God. I have to get back focused on what He has for me to do. Because forgiveness and having that, I don't care who you are, it does separate us from God because,
Yeah.
our heart is not fully open.
Hmm.
So forgive and get back to where you were. Get back to being better. So I feel like that's what's one of the things we talked about what's next.
Amen. Amen. That's right. Forgive and then get better. Okay. I could just see it right here on the screen.
Getting out of survival mode and start thriving. Whew, this one here. What you got?
So, as we know, like when we're in survival mode, it's like
Hmm.
we're in beast mode, right? And it's just like attack. It's just,
Hmm.
really like it's time to, it's just about it,
Yeah.
you know? And sometimes when we're in survival mode, we don't really have the opportunity to stop and smell the roses. We don't have an opportunity to like assess what it is that we have, that we can go ahead and stop just being alive, but actually living.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Hmm.
Um, just like we always, it's about quality of life. So, just like when you have somebody who is in a vegetable state, they can't do anything for themselves, they don't talk, they're alive, right? And a lot of times they may be on a machine that's helping them to breathe. Um, but no, we want to be living, ing,
Hmm.
so thriving. So we got to get out of that mode of go, 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 and attack, attack, attack. No, let's take what it is that we have, assess it, and then start thriving and utilizing what we have the correct way.
I definitely agree. And I remember something I shared in relation to what you talked about, how during COVID, we were all in like survival mode.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to do. It was like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to put the mask on, I got to watch myself in survival mode. So
Mm.
now that we're coming out of COVID, it's like some people are really lost. What do I do? Like, how do
Mhm.
I get back to some sense of normalcy? How do I thrive after operating in 3 years of being in survival mode? And that's when we have to stop and really, I feel like we have to stop and pray and
Indeed.
really get guidance about how do I thrive? God, am I thriving in what I want, or am I thriving in your ways and your plan? So
Amen.
definitely, that was a really good show, Survival Mode.
Amen. Because we the bomb.com. What you mean?
Oh my goodness.
Well, they all good. They all good. They all good. No. We be having good stuff to say.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Talk about it.
My friend Sharon. Oh, I love her. I do. This woman is just like, when you talk about faith, I feel like she takes it to another level. Her faith and her kindness, and just her knowledge that she has. And she is really big on educating our community about health and about kidney awareness. She gives like 110% to kindness and kindness for kidneys, and I know the last show when we had her on, she had me ready to cry. She had Angie crying.
Right.
Um, I mean, that's just how she is, even in our meetings. She's just like straightforward, but it's coming from a good place. And it's just like God. She has the word just living in her and coming out. So I just love having Sharon on.
I know. She is so knowledgeable. And I
Yes.
mean, and I think that it's always great to when you have a matter expert who's actually walked in those shoes.
That right there.
That
That
makes a
right
really big difference
there.
because there's certain things that yes, you can do all the research, you can talk to different people, but until you've actually walked in those shoes and had to go
Yes.
through the process, that's when you can really be able to speak from a different stance, and you can really,
Yes.
and that's why, like, and I absolutely love that she is, she's able to educate us in
Yes.
ways that other people would not be able to.
No.
And yes, Renee, as you said, yes, she lives and she breathes the word. She is full,
Yes.
like she's definitely a ray of sunshine.
Yes.
Um, and I truly, truly do appreciate her. Always love talking with her. But and you sit on the board for kids
Yes.
for kidney. So give us a little, how can we get involved?
Well, I forgot. We have something coming up on Tuesday. We are going to be at the Chipotle in Bowie. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get in trouble. But I have to get the address. Let me see real quick. But we're going to be at the Chipotle in Bowie on Tuesday, November 7th. And we are raising money for our annual Christmas drive. This drive, we are able to support 600 kidney warriors who are currently on dialysis. Yeah, we
Wow.
give them blankets. Last year, we actually prepared, I want to say almost 1,000 to 2,000 meals for them. And
Wow.
they had like baked chicken. All of this stuff is donated. We had blankets for them, cups, all kinds of stuff, bags that they can use while going to dialysis. So when I do fundraisers or we do fundraisers, it's to go towards that to support this. It's over 20 dialysis centers that we adopt for Christmas where we stuff the bags and we give them the bags and stuff. And to see their face, a lot of them still have the stuff that we give them. So anybody who wants to donate, I have a fundraiser on Facebook, Instagram, and our fundraiser for Chipotle. So I'll put the thing in the messages so you all can donate.
Okay, awesome sauce. That's awesome. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. Didn't
Yes.
even know that you all had something going, but yes, you all did some you are always doing some amazing things. So that's great. Um
Yes.
so yeah, so Renee's going to share the information and I hope that you all are able to support.
Yes, please come out and support, order your food, and
Yeah.
definitely we'll be looking forward to seeing you all. Let me go ahead
Awesome,
and put it in the thing.
awesome. And if you can share the info about the Chipotle fundraiser, but also if you can drop the link for kindness for kidneys in there too, so they can see all the stuff that's going on, and maybe they can donate dollars or figure out how to donate some of the stuff for Christmas.
Yes, please do. Please
Okay.
do. That would be
Okay.
great. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Let's see what we got next. You matter.
Ooh, child.
You want to start?
I think this show, and even going back and listening, this show right here was just like an eye opener for where I am right now. I know me, I can speak from my personal experience to worry about everybody else, their happiness. Are you okay? What do you need?
Mhm.
You go ahead. And it's like you get that mindset and you forget that you do matter.
Yes.
And I know from listening, I'm like, this is what I like, this is where I'm at. It's not being selfish, it's not being
Right.
mean, but you have to take care of you.
Yeah.
Angie has this saying, and I love it. 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 She always uses this analogy. When you're on a plane, they tell you to do what? Put your life jacket
Make it
on
on
first.
first. That's
And
right.
I'm in that season, like I'm taking care of me because I matter.
That's
And
right.
there are going to be some people who like it. There are going to be some people who don't like it. But guess what? I don't care
Th-
because you matter.
that's right. And you do matter.
Yes.
And it's terrible because like we're so conditioned, and especially women of color.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
we are told to, oh queen, you can do this, you're all that, and be your best and go out here and be who you are.
Yes.
But then when we show up like that, people are intimidated by it.
That's right.
And then when we become passionate about something, then we're
Mm-hmm.
angry black women. Then
Yes.
when we are, we want to, because we are very I don't want to say, what is the word that I'm trying to say? We're very peculiar people, right?
Yeah.
But we're smart. We're very smart. We're intelligent. We're wise. We know how to move and do different things. And
Mm-hmm.
so we're always told to go out and be our best. But then when we come there, then we're saying, oh, no, you need to tone it down a little bit.
Yes.
I'm confused. So a lot of times we will go ahead and we'll be the ones that'll be like, well, I know the answer, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to be in the spotlight,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Or we have people who are like, who the women who are very confident, and there's a difference between confidence
And
and
arrogant.
being arrogant. Big
Big
difference.
difference.
And so when you have somebody who is very confident in themselves, then other people are looking like, oh my gosh, why is she acting like that? So then that makes us be like, well, I'm not going to act like that because I
Yeah.
don't want people to think. No, you matter. You matter. And it's okay. We want you from now on, and don't even wait till 2024. From now on, you show up and be the best you, because nobody else can out you.
Okay.
Only you can do you.
Okay. Okay.
You can't out me.
Okay. Okay.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But you have to just show up and be you, and be the best you. And then yes, and know that you do matter, and it's okay. This goes along with with self-care. You have to take care of yourself, because if you're not good, you can't help anybody else. So
Exactly.
that's it. You matter, and we love you.
Yes, we do.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's see what else we got. Eh, we had our thumbs up, thumbs down. These we really, really, really enjoyed, and I will say I have to give it to Rennee, because I try to look for stuff, and every now and again I might find something. But Rennee, we have to give it to her, because she comes up with these thumbs up, thumbs downs, and some of this stuff I'll be like, what? Where do you find this stuff?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
she finds some stuff, and I so enjoy it, because we learn different things, and really, yeah.
We do. We do. And I actually have fun. I'll be like, oh, let me put this in my email. And at first, I used to just send Angie all the thumbs up, thumbs down. She'd be like, I can't find them. So I try to save them. And then I'm like,
Oh my God.
yeah, I love the news. So yeah, I have fun doing the thumbs up, thumbs down. I do.
Yeah, she's a news buff anyway. So she comes up with stuff, we'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will find it. If it's out there, she'll find it. So if you
Yeah.
ever need a research lady or a detective, call Rennee. She got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to want to be a news lady, a news reporter. Because that's what my mother, she's like, you act like you want the news. When I was growing up. So I am like the FBI.
Yes, she is. Indeed, she is. She gonna find it if it's out there. So, all right, let's see. In the waiting room.
Ooh, child. This one was a really, 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 really good show. The Waiting Room. We talked about the waiting process and how when we're in the waiting room, it's like you're giving birth to something new. You're going through changes. You're happy. You're sad. Emotions all over the place. But
Mhm.
just know that going through is the process, and just the wait after the wait, it's like it's a good thing. Um, and you said something that I went and pulled out too,
What is it?
Angie.
What is it?
You said from the outside you look great, but your inside starts to rot and you stink.
Mhm.
Just
Mhm.
like that, you was like, and you stink. So
Sorry.
when I was listening, I was like, okay, and I wrote down, and you stink. So yeah, because I could, as I was listening, I could see you say, and you stink like that. Um, so I thought that was a really good clip, but I love that part when you said that you stink.
Yeah.
So
And while we're in the waiting room, it makes a really big difference in how we wait as well.
yes, it does.
Right? So it's like, it's perspective is everything.
Yes, it is.
And are we looking at the glass half empty or half full?
Yes.
So when we can concentrate on the things that we do have, and then knowing that, okay, it might be half full right now,
Mm-hmm.
but it's coming, and it's going to be a
Yes,
time when it's all the way full.
that's right.
And it really does make a difference in how you wait. So don't stress yourself out. And while you in there, you waiting on something, clean it out. Just like when you getting a new piece of furniture, you need
Yeah,
to clean that spot out so that when they deliver it, boom, that's where it goes.
that's right. That's right.
So yeah. So yep, just like, and like we were saying, in that waiting room, it makes a really big difference.
It does. It
Mm,
does. So I love that show. That was a good
yes,
show.
yes, yes.
What we got next?
National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. Um, yeah. All I'm gonna say with this one is check your mental. And even going back to that in the waiting room,
Mm-hmm.
I read something the other day. Somebody had put a post on, I think it was LinkedIn, and she was talking about how she knew that she had applied for a job. She knew she was a shoe in for it
Mm-hmm.
because she knew the CEO and the person that was hiring, and so she knew she was going to get it for sure, sure. And then what in the world?
What's wrong?
Nothing. My phone was ringing. Sorry.
No.
Messenger was ringing. Anyway, I'm sorry. So yeah, she knew she was a shoe in. Then she was like, she didn't get it. And she said for a while it really, really bothered her. And because she was like, this person is supposed to, be my friend and they know me and whatever, whatever. And she didn't get it. She was so disappointed. And she was just saying that she's really encouraging other people, and especially around this time of year,
Mm-hmm.
where for some it's a really happy time, but for others it's not so happy. The seasons have changed. So that really does a lot on our emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, you're thinking of loved ones, all these other things that are going on. But she was like, I encourage you all to just push through and to really, check your mental and check on your friends,
Yeah.
check on
It's
your loved
important.
ones. So for the mental health awareness, I know that was months ago, but we need to not let it just be that 1 month. It needs to be always that we're checking in on our mental and be honest.
Yeah,
That's the big thing. It's okay to not be okay.
it
Go talk
is.
to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
admit it, get it out. And I know that, people are like, oh, I don't want to say things because, the things that we speak is what we are. And yes, that's true. But get it out of your head, because when it
Mm-hmm.
stays in your head, then it really starts to play on your mental and gets into your spirit, gets into your heart. And then that's when you don't release it. Release it. Talk about it. Get some help. I'm not okay, but don't stay stuck there.
Yeah, I agree. And I know in our community, we tend to, one, like you said, want to be a strong person, just keep going and keep going and keep going, like the Energizer Bunny. but I'm a firm believer in taking vacations.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I take vacations because I know that's my downtime. So when I come back, it's like, all right, I'm charged, I'm good. And I try to do at least 3 a year. I don't care if it's the small vacations and one big one, but we have to. That's a part of taking care of our mental health. Knowing that I cannot just constantly do work. I can't constantly just do ministry. I can't constantly just keep doing all these things. I'm taking a vacation, meaning 5 days, I'm taking time off and I'm just relaxing.
Yes. Yes.
So
Naps are good too.
I cannot do naps. You know, I get up at the crack of dawn, but I cannot do naps. I try, I be
Girl,
like this.
I love me a good old nap.
I can't do it.
Them little naps,
That's
you
what
go
I'm
to
yelling
bed,
now.
you lay right. You need a nap now. You go lay down, get up, them quick cat naps, about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. You wake up
Yeah,
and you be like this. Boing.
that is a part of taking care of your mental health. Like,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
it's important. It's
Yes.
very important. So I agree. I do.
All right. Oh, Coach Ella.
I love,
Oh my gosh, I was so jelly.
I love her. I do. Because for me, what she talked about, I honestly wish somebody would have told me, because she talked about options. And in our community, they don't give us options. When I went through what she was talking about, my only option was what I got done. And when she told me that, no, I'm like, what? And she said, no, they don't tell you that. So the fact that she's using her platform, she's going all over speaking about fibroids. She's talking about how God has just like transformed her and just like held her up. Like her testimony alone, I was just
Yeah,
like, whoo.
girl.
So I love her. I definitely would love for us to have her on again,
Yeah.
and go to some of the events that she has to educate, where she's educating people.
Hmm.
I'm all for her.
Yeah, she is. When I tell you, like the first time that I met her,
Hmm.
it was at a fibroid awareness seminar, a brunch.
Hmm.
The food was awesome, but the company was even greater.
I can
Like
only
there
imagine.
are there are um there are women that are out here
Mhm.
that are educating us,
Yes. Yeah.
and so I strongly encourage you, go and follow her on Instagram.
Yes.
She is doing amazing,
Yeah, she is.
like,
I just,
yeah, she's
yeah,
amazing
I
thing,
love her.
her and her team. And I was so sad that I wasn't able to come, but I was like, no, the show must go on. I'm not gonna be
Yes, she left
selfish.
me.
And yeah, and I'm so glad that she did come and was really
Mhm.
able to talk to Renee and then talk to all of us, because I did
Yeah.
watch the show after, really talking about fibroids. And it's a big thing in our community,
Yes, it is.
and it's not normal. I mean, and when I
No.
say not normal, the things that we go through, we don't have to. So
Yep.
advocate for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So advocate for yourself. You're not the only one that's going through it. And don't
Mhm.
allow the first person to tell you, oh, that's normal. It's okay. No, it's
Mhm.
not. Go to the second person, go to the third person, but
Yeah.
definitely connect with Coach Ella on Instagram. I think she might be on Facebook
She's
too,
on
but
Facebook. Mhm.
okay, so yeah, connect with her on both and really get in the know. Get in the know,
Yeah.
child.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
get in the know. Oh, and she also has a book, and it's awesome.
Yes, she
It's
does.
good. It's
It's
good.
on Amazon.
I read that joint like one day. That's how good it was.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you separate without isolating yourself? Tell us, Renee. How do you do it?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I learned this because I used to separate and isolate. Now I have no problem with separating.
Exactly.
Yeah, separating is definitely different, than isolating. And it wears on your mental health when you're dealing with both of those together. And sometimes you need somebody to pull you up out and say, such and such, or Renee, What are
Mhm.
you doing? What's going on? So it's nothing wrong with separating, but we have to learn that there is a right way to separate without isolating. And for me, isolating means just I'm just cutting you off. I'm acting like I don't see you when you call, all these different things, changing your phone number um, without giving it to people. Yeah, I've been through that. So definitely there is a difference.
It is. And I was listening to what's my girls? Anyway, I was listening to somebody and she made it so clear. And I was like,
Mhm.
wow. And she was saying how when we put up a wall, right? And we put that wall up, it's
Mhm.
not only keeping people out. You can't, you can't let anything in, but you can't let anything out either. And so you're really like, there's no ventilation there. There's no flow at all there. So you've built this wall that, nothing in, nothing out. And that's not good. So
Yeah.
then that's what isolation is building that wall. And there's nothing in, nothing out. No, it's okay to separate, but don't
You
isolate.
reminded me when you said the wall, and I'm not sure. I think this was actually like my inspiring moment that day about the Berlin Wall. Was it the Berlin? I think it
Mhm.
was the Berlin Wall where they put it up, and one person thought it was going to be good, and one person thought it was going to be bad, and it separated families. They were
Uh-huh.
for years. So
Right.
that when you said it, I was reminded of that, how the families were isolated, they were separated, they couldn't
Mhm.
see each other for years. And that is
Right.
a part of being isolated, where you want to do something, but we're holding yourself back when you isolate. So definitely.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh. In the well or in the way. Go ahead, Angie.
I'm just gonna say this. God doesn't need our help. There's times that we have to do our part,
Mm-hmm.
but he don't need our help.
Yeah.
So I hope that makes sense to people.
Mm-hmm.
He don't need our help, but we do have to do our part. So sit back
Mm-hmm.
and wait for you, because that's just like if you have people, just say we're working together, right? And we're trying to get a project done. And if I'm there and I have a hammer and I'm hammering, but it's not time for me to hammer. It's time for you to saw. I'm in the way. We ain't getting nothing done
Nope.
because I'm there. I think I'm working because I'm hammering,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not the time for that.
Yeah.
Now's the time to cut things off. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we have to be sure that we're in the will. We're not in the way. And that is not just for us, that's for other people. We can't be
Mm-hmm.
enablers.
I agree. I agree. I don't have nothing to say. You summed it up. She
Boom.
summed up in the wheel or in the way.
Don't be an enabler.
Yep. You summed it up. Are you prepared for what you pray for? This was a good show too. We talked about this. We always have a prayer list, all these great things, but do we actually prepare for what we're praying for? We may be praying for a new job, a new house, a new car, but we talked about, did you prepare financially? Are you preparing to educate yourself on what's needed for this car, what's needed for this house, what's needed for what you're asking God for? That's a part of preparing. You don't just pray for it and jump into it. Prepare for it. And
Right.
this was a really good show. Really good show.
Indeed. Indeed. That's it. Be prepared. There are times when you have to get out of your own way. That's
Fear.
that's that's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
say?
I said fear.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Fear.
a big one.
Yeah, fear holds us back lots of times, and it's the reason why we're not where we know God desires for us to be. And we have to really set that aside and really begin to cultivate what it is God has put inside of us. What is your plan? What is your way? Not my way, but what is your plan for my life? And that would definitely help us get out of our own way. And I think on this one, we talked about how Miles Monroe said that the graveyard is one of the richest places in the world because it's full of potential that never happened.
Wow.
And that's what happens when we're in our own way. The potential is here or here, but we're still down here because we're in our own way.
That's right. That's right. Boom. That's it. Yeesh. What is clinging to you? Reading this, okay, so reading this, so yesterday we were just yesterday we were my husband and I, we were looking through these pictures, and they have all this stuff, and they were talking about the crazy things that you see at Walmart. And there was this one picture of this lady, and the caption was, I think it said something like "roll on." She had apparently, I guess she had went to the restroom, and she didn't, I don't know how it happened, what happened,
She had
but
said,
it was tissue, but it wasn't just on her shoe. It was coming out of her pants.
I'm going to send you a picture of your sister. She did that a couple weeks ago.
Don't put her on blast like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's like, what is clinging to you? And so
Yes.
this can be good and this can be bad. Like,
Yes. Yes.
watch
I'm,
your surroundings. That's all I can say.
I
And just make sure that what's clinging to you is something that's good. Not that toilet paper.
not and walking around like everything is cool.
Right. Right. So
I'm gonna send you that picture.
I'm not looking at it.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So who we got next? Oh my gosh. This
Settling the
was
seasons up. Did I miss this show?
you weren't able to join us. I think something was going on, and we called Janine at the last minute.
Yes.
And then she came on, and when I tell you, like, she came in and she dropped them gems, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Um, like, yeah, we next season we definitely have to have her come on so that she can really share her story. I mean, she has a wow. But anyway, talking about settling season is over. This just goes into, and I feel like this whole season, it was really about harvest time.
Mm,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Saying no, 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 no more.
Mhm.
I'm not going to get in the way,
Yes.
of myself. I'm going to stay in the will of God. I'm going to take care of myself.
Come
Settling
on
season
now.
is over.
Yes, it
Like,
is.
no more. We're not settling for less.
Nope.
We're not. It is time to go ahead and move to the next level.
Yes, it is.
No more are we settling for less.
That's
No
right.
less, because once again, yeah, once you said it earlier, once you stay settled,
Mm-hmm.
it starts stinking. That's what happens
Yeah.
with settled water. So,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
okay.
I agree.
Overcoming overwhelm.
I love this show.
I know.
I do.
I know.
I
That's
just
because that's
love.
your twin.
I know. I know. I was blown away how much we are alike.
Yeah.
I was just like, but I love with this show how Kim said that she wrote down on a piece of paper that she had a specific date that would be her last day at work and she was going to retire. And she had put the piece of paper somewhere. And I think she said it was like September, but she didn't do it till like the following year, like October or something. And she found the piece of paper. And she was talking about how it was like so important that she was glad she found it, because though she was delayed, she still had wrote out what she had planned to do. And
Mhm.
just walking by faith with starting her business full time. I just love everything about Kim and what she teaches as far as business and solutions. And I love the fact that she said that she had wrote a business plan out for somebody for her to help. And the person got the plan and said, I can do it myself. And she said a year later, they came back and said, I only did one thing on the list. I need your help. So I love it because she was like, yeah, they can't do what I do.
That's
Um,
it.
and I love that because that's the truth. Like somebody can write something down for you all day long. But like she said, they couldn't fulfill what was in her heart and she wrote down. Only
That's
she could do it. I love
Amen.
that show.
Yeah,
I
this
do.
was really, really good.
Yes.
So yeah, just we just send blessings to her and
Yes.
all of her endeavors, all the, praying she's blessed with all kinds of contracts and
Yeah.
be out here helping people. And
Yeah.
it's not just, and for her, it's not just about the money. It's
Yeah.
about she genuinely loves and wants to see people thrive.
Yeah.
So kudos to
Yes.
her. Yes. You have to check out Alliance Business Solutions. Check
Yes.
her out. Get her help. Yes. And that was it.
Oh my gosh. That was the recap for 2023. Um, yeah. And you know what? People see us on screen, but we had a lot going on this year behind the screen.
That's right.
And we pushed through. Some days I know I don't know. Angie, I don't think you missed a show. I think Angie missed like one or two shows. And
Yeah.
not likewise for me. But it's just something that we know that it's in our heart to do this
Mhm.
show. And we appreciate everybody who watch every week and message us. Are y'all coming on this week? What's going on? Yeah,
Right.
so we appreciate it. We do. We do.
That's
Our
right.
Angie moments and our inspiring moments. Yeah. Y'all reminding us it's Angie week. No, Rennee Boo week.
Right.
Because we forget. Like,
Yeah, we like, whose week is it?
like
Right.
it's Angie. Oh, okay. Y'all know.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Blossom Thick, we couldn't do it without you. We truly, truly appreciate you as well. You keep us
Yeah.
on our toes. Like she is the woman behind the scenes. We have like begged
Yes.
many of times to be like, oh, come on. And she's like, I'm good. I'm sweet on it. I don't need that. But yeah, she helps us with all of our graphics, with our posting, with all of that. And like I said, she keeps us in line because she's like, ladies, chop chop, what's the topic? What are we doing? And so she helps us to keep it all together. So kudos to you, Blossom Thick. We love you and we truly, truly do appreciate you.
Yes.
Um,
And she's actually on Instagram and Facebook as Blossom Thick. And oh my gosh, I forgot her graphic page. But she's also she does the social media management for us, and she does it
mhm.
for Kindness for Kidneys. Like Angie said, our graphics. When you see our stuff posted on Instagram, it's all Blossom Thick, all her.
I don't know nothing about that. I know how to like. Boop.
Yes, yes.
No, I
So,
can do a little I can a little blossom. I can do a little posting, but no, we
yeah.
yeah, it's all her. So she keeps us together.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes. So contact her, social media management, graphics, all kinds of stuff. Very creative. Yes. I was trying to remember.
Tierra Adams Designs. Oh, you
Yes.
know what? I'm gonna call you, girl. I might have something else. I got you, boo.
Yeah. Social
Mhm.
media management. She
Yeah.
is like on it.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep. Yep.
contact her.
Yeah.
Contact her.
So yes, but ladies and gentlemen, it has truly been a an honor to
Mhm.
have been here with you this season. Um, we'll be resting and getting some things together, praying, all of that, so that we can come back and come back stronger. It's been some time, and I will admit that sometimes it gets a little discouraging because you think that you want to make a bigger impact, you want to reach more people,
Mhm.
but it's not about the number of followers that you have. It's not about the number of people who may be watching while we're live,
Mhm.
or even watch the replay. But what I will say, what warms my heart, is that people are they're receiving, and
Yeah.
it's not about us at all. We have a good time with it, but I'm grateful that God chose to use me to be able to share these things. So it's never about us.
Mhm.
It's always about kingdom building.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So thank you all for making 2023. Wow, I can't believe we're closing out.
I know.
Successful. So continue to watch the replays, also our podcast. I was listening to it today. I was like, oh, we're pretty cool. Like we have a podcast. This is cool.
Right.
So listen to the podcast, guys. Our seasons are up. Share again. We always encourage you, if you want to be a guest or you know somebody, you have something to talk about,
Yes.
um, let us know. Inbox us. Who knows?
Yes.
You can be on for 2024.
Woohoo. Yes, yes. All right, lovely people. We will see you. We may well, just watch out for the posts and the different
Yes.
things that are happening. Because Rennee, we do have a great thing that's going to be coming up, and if it's not at the end of the year, it'll definitely be at the top of the year. So we got work to do. So
Yay, we do.
we do. Yes.
Good night,
All right.
everyone.
Good night.
Thank you all.